Alright, so report as of 17th October or so. A couple days ago she threw off the belt and I left her alone because she pissed me off. It was before the day she was supposed to go to the mechanic for having the wheel bearings replaced, and she did this. This belt looks okay except for some signs of damage. Where are they? When it got thrown off, probably here. Not good. This is how the engine runs without accessory. Half of the crankshaft pulley. This is the second half. She threw it off, and I think you know that she threw off the belt as well in the process. She's been standing here for like 5 weeks over. She did this trick to me on 18th of October. Today is 28th of November. Let me remind you, I paid $350 for this car. A new pulley like this. You can buy some stupid Chinese replacement for $70 or so. They are not worth anything. Corteco replacement, which is pretty much the same as the BMW original part, costs over 600 Polish zloty, which is like $150 at this moment. Still better than the original BMW part. That probably costs like 250 or more. Out of boredom now, I'm just trying to fight with this radiator fan assembly. I've been burning the cables, the connections, as you know. And look, this is copper cable, okay? This doesn't look like copper, honestly. It's probably aluminum. And that's the results. I think it just burned the ground. It's not great as well. I noticed one more thing about this radiator from a 3-liter diesel. Look at that. Hope you can see. You see this? Now look how that shit is fitted. You see how bent and squeezed it is? 18th December of 2022. As you can see, snow has been falling a lot. It's a pretty decent snowfall for our country conditions. And I had a great winter drifting fun with this thing, as you can see. It sits in a snow drift since the snow ever started, and it hasn't moved overall. It's been sitting for like 2 months. Yeah, I think it's exactly 2 months actually now, as it has been sitting unused. I briefly actually had a 369. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload the previous videos or not. They are pretty much about nothing, just starting the cars and showing them around. Maybe I will, to show you the full story of it. Entire front suspension from 2.8, bigger brakes. You can see 16-inch wheels. You will not fit 15s in the front anymore, like in a standard 4-cylinder E46. It was supposed to have a totally blown engine, not even cranking over, you know? That's the first thing. And it had no gas in it. And my friend, I brought over a can of Easy Start, or I should say cockpit spray. That was cockpit spray because it's softer. And we started to squirt it in the cone filter that is not here already. Squirting, squirting, squirting. She's not going, but she's cranking. We put in some gasoline that I brought, luckily. And she like started to fire better, but he kept squirting this thing like a motherfucker. I told him stop squirting this, and he kept squirting it. So we let it rest for 5 minutes. When I felt the battery going weaker and weaker, I tried to start it again. I saw that he's squirting it again. I told him stop. Another 5 minutes of wait and last attempt to crank. And I told him not to squirt it anymore. He didn't squirt it and she cleared the flooded plugs she had. There was probably a puddle of gasoline and cockpit spray in the cylinders and she somehow fired. Let's see how she fires up today. Cables. This is probably the coil, the module. Yeah, everything is squirted in oil. How is this thing supposed to have good ignition? Lumpy, come on this 1.9, man. Like a diesel. Mind you, it's Sunday fucking morning in a quiet Polish village. This is not working, I just discovered. The motor is working. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's go for a little ride. And the car is still sitting with the broken crank pulley and those broken wheel bearings. I have on 27th I have appointment with a mechanic. I was supposed to have it in October, but it was just for the wheel bearings, and when I wanted to take it for one last drive the day before the appointment, she spat out the crank pulley. Actually, she spat out the belt, and then I tried to put it back on. She destroyed the crank pulley. Absolutely. But well, for now I'm trying to undig it, because I need to search for the towing rope to clear snow off some of the roofs, not this one, but my other barn, which is not on this yard, and where the roof already broke. So let's get digging. So this is how much I dug the car out, just a bit, to get inside. Not having found the tow linkage I wanted, I decided to stop, because it's definitely warmer in there. And it's going to be minus 13, minus 14 Celsius next morning. Probably the last coat like that. I need to have a walk in the forest. I want the engine to stay in the snow cocoon because I'm not sure of the antifreeze and its properties, and it's definitely warmer in the interior when I sat in there. So let's stay on the snow cocoon until the biggest frost minus 40 Celsius, amazing scary, goes off, and then I'm going to finish undigging it and hopefully find a way to bring it to the mechanic this time. Alright, so today is minus 15 Celsius, the last day of frost and snow in Poland. Since tomorrow it's going to be rain and plus temperatures, and I'm going to only fix this crap. It's been sitting here for the entire snowy period. Awesome, right? Anyway, I'm going to do what you guys probably love the most on this channel, a cold start. And let me remind you that, well, I did pour just now off the camera. For that I undug the filler cap. I just filled in about 5-6 liters of diesel with just little bit of waste motor oil, but it was very thin, like diesel. And the rest in the system and in the injection pump, injectors and everything, it is still 15% diesel, 12% gasoline, 73% approx of waste oil mix. I'm going to put on negative. Also it is minus 15 or so, but obviously, as you can see, the engine is under a snow cover, so it's probably warmer in there. I'm also going to check engine temperature. Shit, I shut it down, but whatever. Minus 7 Celsius engine temperature. I have my doubts. Clutch in. Hope the door won't shut. I'm going to bless the crash with the light foot. Cranks well would no go. Yeah, obviously the glow plugs are cooled down by this period. Well, that was painful. Alright, let's wait for warmer temps to move it. It's making terrible sounds. From what I hear, I think it's the injector pump or the injectors, but the sound is not really occurring on normal fuel. If it starts again, maybe it will move. It won't start again. Oh, come on. As you can see, there is a meltdown. This is a day before Christmas Eve, 23rd of December. Here's to the BMW. Here it is now. A little life from me. If your fucking pussy ass towing bar, the Audi didn't even fucking budge. It didn't even fucking budge. If your pussy ass fucking tow linkage is a piece of shit, then you should, if you of course can, if you have access to some scrappy cars that are to be disassembled, use plain ass seat belts. I was pretty heavy on them, like it was a pretty tough pull out, nothing even cracked, meanwhile that fucking pussy ass tow linkage just tore itself apart completely. The car still has no pulley. On 27th of December I have the second mechanic appointment. Let me remind you, I cancelled the first one. I moved the car and park it in the village center, and somehow overall I will need to try getting this thing under its own power. So I tried to start the Beamer, the battery was too weak. I started the Audi to charge up the battery and just as I was finishing my cigarette, it died because it has no fuel anymore. So now I'm taking the BMW, if it starts, to the village center, leaving it there, and we will see. We'll see how fast the engine temperature rises. Hopefully we'll see that. Let's start it. One says it's okay without any waiting. Come on, come on. Okay, let's go without any waiting. Look, I barely made it out. After a couple attempts, honestly, already at 40 Celsius. Come on, baby, just reach the village center, come on. Oh my god, the cloud of smoke behind me, man. The wipers are working so slowly. Oh no, police. Fuck, man. Last thing I fucking wanted. I'm near the village center, already at 60 degrees. Look, there is something I wanted to show you. A beautiful new house and an Audi 100 C4 that is absolutely, well, absolutely. I can see it's neglected. I mean, the bottom of the doors on this car, you can see it, but I saw it multiple times. Bottom of the doors are, for example, non-existent. The side skirts are very crap as well. That's a very usual, honestly. Maybe not very, but in my region it's nothing unusual to see, for example, a very nice house and a very modest car. Two Opel Zafiras here, one older, one newer. As you can see, when you are completely broke and want to have fun with beaters, you sometimes also have to use this kind of beater to get your ass going. I bought this thing for 32 PLN, which is like $7 on a scrapyard about a year ago. Didn't kill myself, nice. And it has saved my ass multiple times yet. Maybe I'll try to... I have like 5 or 6 bicycles or what's remaining of them. Maybe I will try doing some wrenching on them and show you guys something. For now we're going back to fill up the Audi, go around my church. Let me remind you, it is day before Christmas Eve today, and the snow is melting, and we're going to have mud and rain on Christmas. Awesome. Polish winters are not like they used to be. It used to be steadily snow since early December at least, until February. I'm not gonna pretend Poland was Siberia, that we have minus 30, minus 40 every day. We did not, but we had regular snow and minus temperatures. Now, having snow is nothing to be taken for granted. But this year, I couldn't complain about the snow itself. I could definitely complain about the fact the BMW was sitting dead when the snow was there. And look at that there. A Passat B3 wagon, just sitting and rotting. Meanwhile, I'm going crazy trying to find one like this. As a bargain, of course, not like some moron thinks it's 30 years old and already a super young timer worth crazy money, like 10 times of what it was worth 5 years ago. Look what I accidentally spotted as well on my way back. I will try to show you. But yeah, very hard. Very hard. But that thing right there behind the trees is a Polski Fiat 125p wagon. A big rarity nowadays. And damn, you live in this area for years and years, hang around, and you only now see this thing. Wow. If it will be normal, maybe I'll drive farther, but probably I will leave it at his house and pray that the battery holds enough charge to start it tomorrow, and tomorrow I have the mechanic appointment. Hopefully I reach there on time. So it's nearly 10 p.m. Tomorrow I have mechanic appointment. It's raining like hell. I'm not even opening the doors to save a little bit of the energy this will take away. Father of my friend saved the entire situation because he saw me that I parked this car here and took me back home, and they could take the battery, so it's freshly charged by the Audi, which I'm leaving here now. Minus 48 degrees Celsius. Cool story, bro. I mean, fuck off. I mean, I really need this sensor to know if the engine isn't overheating. 75 degrees Celsius, I'm nearing the city. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Now, 7-kilometer walk back home, I guess. It's raining snow. Raining snow. Rain and snow. Get the idea. Luckily there is not so much traffic. It's the second day of Christmas, let me remind you. And tomorrow I'm taking the first bus from my village, or bicycle. Coming here, hoping that the battery can start the thing, and the last step towards the service will be no problem, I guess. Oh yeah, I barely got there in time. There she is, where I left her yesterday. No flat tire. Almost. Quite low on air it is, yeah. Unfortunately. Come on. Yes! You got it, baby. Now come on, let's go. Now I have a choice of either driving down the main road and being in big shit if she breaks down for some other reason, or I can drive right by the police station. But as you can see, the police already went out of the station. Oh damn, I cannot feel this way. I have to turn the steering wheel without power steering. So here's the service. Here's the Beamer. And right there is the police station, which I drove by. They said it will cost 200 zloty to put on the crankshaft pulley. In the end they put on that pulley and took only 50 Polish zloty from me, which is pretty much nothing. Still has massive play in the suspension. It's not good to drive like that. For now I'm going either to the shop, or maybe I will go get the Audi back. So, Happy New Year 2023. And for now, as you can see, the BMW will do the dirty work I need to do. I just got some sand and stones to even out some holes in my yard and driveway. Now I'm gonna get some wood. So is done a 46 sedan, a good bit of forestry equipment. Well, if you don't have what you like what you got. I got some firewood, pretty decent for a car that was never intended to do that. So the car is back and running, but nothing in the suspension is set. I tried doing some donuts with it. It's crazy understeer, even with 185/65 profile 15-inch tires. The car probably doesn't have the power it should make as well. As you saw by the test on pure diesel fuel, it was 14.1 seconds, soft run, but still you can see it's not so. Oh, sorry, it's even 185/60. But even in that run, you could see it's not pulling as it should. The guy from Tech Inspection said no way it will pass Tech Inspection without extensive repairs. What do you expect from the cheapest BMW available to buy in Poland? Look, The car has been stopped. There is still smoke from the waste oil coming. Yeah, about driving on waste oil, it can be more economical than driving, more ecological, eco-friendly than driving on diesel. But if the car is well adjusted to it, if it burns the oil thoroughly, because let me remind you, you're skipping the entire process, all the energy, all the transport and stuff needed to produce diesel fuel just for a diesel car to run, and waste oil where you produce motor oil for gasoline engines, for you produce hydraulic oil for diggers and stuff like that, transmission oil for other things. So why not use that oil as fuel? And how is it utilized if you put it to the recycling point? Well, very often it is burned to create heat, so why not burn it to create energy for transportation? But if you put it in an unmodified car, not even change the timing advance, then you will get smoke, lack of power, inefficient burning simply. This for now will be doing dirty work and being a test bed for the E47 20 engine platform with the VP pump. How much I can last running this on various waste oil blends. Regarding being eco-friendly, obviously waste vegetable oil is way more eco-friendly, but when you use waste motor oil, you get just that diesel smell when the engine burns it well. Here now, if you put lots of oil in the tank, you're just gonna get plain smoke and stench, which is not something I want either. With waste vegetable oil, you just get that French fries smell that instantly gives you away. For now, I'm going to try applying like this. All loaded up so far. Let's go back home. Warm engine starts fine. Aux stopped working, by the way. Absolutely no questions. I also thought of blocking off the fuel cooler. I can't even open the hood. The hood stopped opening for now, so I can show it to you. 100% olej, ciepły silnik. Mało co dymu. 100% olej, ciepły silnik. Mało co dymu. So as I said before, took the car back from service, took it for one little ride on a muddy forest road, and we have another problem. The right rear brake is stuck. It was constantly holding up to the point the rim was hot, and then I started losing brakes. The pedal went soft. After a couple pumps it went hard again, but definitely we have some leakage. Most probably a bad caliper here.